Hey hey, and welcome back to City Skylines 2. In today's episode we're building out another small district based on a part of Munich in order to create a nice little transition from our city into the industrial area. As you can see, I went with low density zoning here, and between the medium and high density areas I added those typical rows of houses you see pretty often in a lot of cities. So yeah, it's inspired by Munich again, but honestly, I could have used pretty much any other big city as a reference for this. Alright, as always, we're starting with the road layout. I'm leaving a few spots open on purpose, even though I really wanted to just fill them up already. But we're being patient and waiting, like I mentioned in the last episode, to see what we'll get in the hopefully soon arriving Bridges and Ports DLC. Here I fast forwarded a bit because placing all those buildings took quite a while. I also used the Move It mod to push them even closer together because they felt like they were too spaced out in my opinion. Then I removed all the default fences and hedges around the houses since I wanted to place them myself later to make room for some bigger gardens and yeah, you know, that kind of thing. Trust me when I say this whole process easily took a good 1 or 2 hours, but honestly, it's not the long building sessions that are slowing me down right now, it's probably the video editing and doing the voiceovers, especially since I do it all in both German and English. For this video alone I've been working on it for like 2 or 3 days now, and since I also got a lot of going on at university during the week, and only have very limited time in the evenings, it's quite a hustle sometimes. Good thing the weekend's almost here for me when I record this, but yeah. I really try to give or to get a new video out for you every week, usually towards the weekend. So I hope you guys enjoy what we're actually building here today and that all the effort was hopefully worth it. I also mentioned recently that I got a bit of inspiration from a Korean content creator and that I wanted to play around a bit with custom roads and different surface textures and yeah, you know, decals and the other stuff. I gave it a try here, but honestly I couldn't really use the cool tips and tricks since this area is more of a small suburb. I think the new knowledge I gained will be more interesting at bigger intersections in the city center. Still, I didn't want to miss the chance to experiment a bit here, so I went with custom sidewalks and road textures. And honestly, I think it adds a really nice touch in a lot of places. After placing a ton of decals, I tried something different this time. I found these cool little green roadside strips in the net lane section that really improve the edges of streets. I believe the last time we used those was at the railroads down at the harbor. But you know, there's always some grass, moss or dirt at the edge of a road in real life, so I wanted to get that kind of vibe for my city as well. These netlanes are actually from the Edges and Borders netlane pack, and some of you have asked me which mods I use, so I'm trying to be better about pointing them out when I use something specific, like right now. But if you want a full, more detailed mod list, feel free to support me on Patreon. I've put together a really detailed post over there, and I'm sure it will help you build realistic cities as well. Alright, now we're getting into the part that was actually inspired by cities like Munich. It looks kinda strange, in my opinion, to have all these identical houses lined up in rows, but you know, at the same time it has a certain charm to it. Especially in this spot, I think it fits really well into our city and creates the perfect transition. This building style is also great for adding lively inner courtyards with plenty of space for greenery and decoration. Here's the second variation of these, let's call them housing complexes. I'm honestly not sure what the right term is. They are not really row houses. I did think about using those actually at the start, but they weren't tall enough and I didn't really feel like they would stand out the way I wanted. So I didn't use row houses. But if any of you watching this and you're maybe a city planner or just happen to know what they are called, please drop it down in the comments. Anyway, the first buildings I used weren't actually residential. They were university dorms or college dorms, I believe. And now for this next part I used residential buildings from the Eastern European region pack. They have that slightly rundown look, which unfortunately is something you do see in parts of Germany too, but I still think they work here quite nicely. And for the third variation, which you'll see in a bit, I used the French high density housing blocks to, you know, finish it off.
Sometimes when I turn my head around, then I find the visions that I had in mind. Before I knew they all were gone, now I just have to hold on, 'cause sometimes I feel it again. Illusions, all I have, they set me free. They're pulling me back. I know our skies were made to cry. tonight, no, not tonight, not tonight, no, not tonight, not tonight, no, not tonight. Illusions, all I have, they set me free, they're pulling me back, I know our skies were made to cry, but not tonight, no, not tonight. Illusions, all I have, they set me free, they're pulling me back, I know our skies were made to.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you've got any ideas for what I absolutely need to build next, drop them down in the comments. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want to follow the progress of this project. If you want to explore the map all by yourself, you can support me over on Patreon. There you'll get access to the city's save file, as well as a detail list and guide to all the mods I'm using. Thanks so much for the support. Now go enjoy the outro, which honestly I think took probably more time editing than the whole episode. Well, at least almost. Okay, now enjoy and bye bye.